What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a new video. It's your boy, it's RagePad. As y'all read by the title, we're gonna do what happened to Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online came out September 2018. It was very popular in its beta stage, but after that, Rockstar kind of just forgot about the game. Focus on GTA more than they focus on Red Dead. So we're gonna say what happened to Red Dead Online. Well, what initially happened to it is Rockstar had big plans for this game. As you can see, in online you can encounter strangers and do all this stuff you can do in story mode, and in some things in online you can do story mode it improves upon in online, like the quick time events with the Deadeye or meeting strangers in random locations. So what I basically said were basically things that were in the original version of the game, basically the story version. But I'm gonna tell you what I think online is worth the playthrough. So there's gonna be three different set ways on this part. There's gonna be what happened to Red Dead Online, which I'm about to talk about in a few minutes. What happened, why I think you should give it a play, and why I think that people should return to Red Dead Online, and why Rockstar should focus on this game more than them trying to work on a GTA 6. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. My name is It's RagePad, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more Red Dead Redemption 2 online content. So what actually happened to Red Dead Online is it was out for like a few weeks. They were trying to test it. Red Dead Online at the beginning had a lot of issues, which it still does. It had bugs, glitches, but it was fun. It was fun. But over time, as you play by yourself, it starts to get a little bit tiresome. I'll call it tiresome because it's my video. And what essentially happens is you'll play the game for hours and hours on end, and you'll just eventually get bored and want to move on to another game. Rockstar, instead of working on this game, you know what they do? They add a diamond casino heist. The downfall of Red Dead Redemption 2 Online is basically like this. Rockstar wanted to focus on GTA because GTA, whether or not, is more popular than Red Dead Redemption 2 at the time. Now, the reason it is more popular than Red Dead Redemption 2 is because GTA 5, my fault, not 6, because I don't want GTA 6 yet. GTA 5 has been out for 5 years when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. So whenever Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, people didn't want to move on to another game after they spent countless hours on one game. That's why I think GTA 6 will fail, because I know Rockstar won't put a save feature like where you can continue your stuff. And there won't be flying bikes because, well, I heard GTA 6 is going to be talking about putting the 80s. But this video is not about GTA 6, it's about Red Dead 2. So I think Red Dead Redemption Online, what happens for Red Dead Redemption Online, is Rockstar didn't focus on the game as much as they should have. This game still has crazy potential. Rockstar can still focus on it. Let's start a hashtag. Hashtag fix Red Dead 2 hashtag or something. Just put hashtags in the comments or something. That's basically what happened to Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar just kind of forgot about it and kind of didn't focus on the game as much as they should have. They really did forget about the game. Like, honestly. But you can see that this game has massive potential. For Lord's sake, please Rockstar, please add a mission in this game where you can rob banks or you can rob stores and just leave. That would get people a quick ton of money. Please. Well, on to the next segue. Why is Red Dead 2 or Red Dead Online worth playing now? Yes and no. Yes, if you want to get away from GTA, because GTA is starting to get a little bit boring. GTA, at this point in time, it's a dying game. It's a dying game. And people will go ahead and say, oh, why are you talking about Red Dead? Why are you defending Red Dead? Red Dead is a dying game as well. It's already dead. Well, see, Red Dead's freaking interesting. GTA is freaking boring. It's boring as crap. I play it with my friends sometimes, and we just do the same thing over and over again. Casino heist. And then when we don't do a casino heist, it's not fun because, well, all the other stuff in the game is all played out. GTA gameplay is a little bit stale. I might get some hate comments for that, but GTA is really stale. It's so bad. Well, Red Dead 2 is worth giving a try because there's so much stuff you can do in the game now. You can be a bounty hunter. You can collect. You can choose different ways to take out your opponent. You can leave them alive. You can kill them. As a collector, you can collect things like gold. I think you can collect silver. You can collect like different ammos and all that. For Pete's sake, you can trade freaking moonshine in this game. You can also own a moonshine business. While I'm on the topic of trading moonshine, you can own a moonshine business. There's so much stuff you can do with this game. And this game online is barely focused. If you want, you can argue this game's online is more adversive and more like expansed than GTA 2. I mean GTA 5. It's like way more. It's online is like way more better than GTA 6. I mean 5. Why do I keep saying GTA 6? It's better than GTA 5. Way more better. What you don't want to do is you don't want to rush into the game, like why it's not worth it and why it is at the same time. See, Red Dead, I would recommend Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online really is worth it. But at the same time, you can, what's the word for it? Red Dead Online is really, really fun and immersive, but if you have nobody to play with, it can get really boring. But if you keep doing like the missions and like immersing yourself in the game, it can be really fun by yourself. Like hog tying a woman and then taking her back to the jail so you can earn some money. Red Dead Online has some really creative ways you can take down your opponents or bring them back to the thing. And then that's where GTA fails in comparison. GTA 5, for example, is you can't like knock out the opponent. You can't carry them and drag them back. All you can do in GTA is kill your opponent. Sure, you can kill your opponent in different ways, but at the end it's just killing your opponent. And you can't do like different ways to kill your opponent. But anyway, enough about me ranting on. Red Dead Online is really worth playing because, well, it's just really fun and immersive. Plus, you can get into little blood fist. You can play bloody knuckles in this game. And you can't, and I don't mean like those little bloody knuckles where you freaking punch each other's hands until your hands start freaking hurting. I mean like actual bloody knuckles. Like you can punch each other in the face. You can grab. You can take people as hostage in this freaking. You just shank them. You can just shank them. You can take a cleaver, throw it, take it out of the thing, go up to the person, throw the cleaver in, take it out. You and your friend can have legit like really fun role plays. I know most people don't like role plays, but hey, they can have like really like a lot of fun role plays in this. And you can legit pretend like you're robbing a train, and then like a bounty hunter comes to stop you, and then like you can just do like a whole lot of creative things with this. Rockstar dropped such a good game that should have won Game of the Year, and they didn't know it. They just moved on to GTA 5, a already dying game. You can argue that it's already dead because not as many people played it as they used to. GTA Online's popularity spiked in 2015. After the Doomsday Heist in 2017, GTA's popularity started to go down and down and down. And sure, it went up for a little bit with the Diamond Casino Heist, but what's happening now? Look on Google Trends. It's going down. I'll give you a second and you could come back to the video. I'll give you 3 seconds. Alright, you looked? Alright. So, next segue, the pros and cons of Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online is a good game. It is a good game, and I suggest you trying it. But here, every game has its pros, and every game has its cons. I'll start out with the cons in this because everybody likes cons, and well, we're going to hear the pros later because there's a lot of pros, but there's also a significant amount of cons. One con, it gets really boring to play by yourself really quickly if you don't do no missions and you explore. In the next Red Dead title, or in the next title in general, they need to add like more general locations. They need to like add like, see, they did a good job in this game. It's already like a test field for GTA 6, even though I don't want GTA 6. There's like a thing that you like strangers, like they approach you, they say hi, they say goodbye, they can do all this stuff. Dude, we need to have more. You need to sit down and have conversations on the bench. Like you have conversations on horseback ride. You need to sit down, have a lot of conversations on a horseback bench. And you need to there's like a lot of stuff that Rockstar can add to this. Rockstar, when I get old enough, you can legit hire me. I will give you so many ideas as long as you don't burn me out. Alright, so a couple more other cons. There's a lot of bugs for the game being out of its beta stage. The game has been out of its beta stage for almost 2 years. 2 years. And it has this many bugs and glitches. Rockstar. catch your freaking game. You need to stop focusing on a game that is basically dead at this point. GTA needs to retire. Also, next thing too, I'm gonna go off topic for a little bit. Bully 2 needs to be made. Don't focus on GTA 6. Stop focusing on GTA 6. If you release GTA 6, if you keep releasing GTA games, it's gonna keep getting boring and no one's gonna want to play your games anymore. Release a new game. Release a bully game or something. Don't release another Red Dead game because, well, you can release another Red Dead game, just don't release another Red Dead Redemption game, because Red Dead Redemption has a perfect circle. You can play it in either order. You can play it 1, then 2. You can play the prequel, then the sequel. Or I mean the prequel, then the original game. Alright, so Red Dead 2. Back on topic now. Red Dead 2 Online, or Red Dead Online as you want to call it. Red Dead Online. Pros of Red Dead Online. You can immerse yourself in the game. You can be good and all that. You can legit have other people horse ride with you. The combat system works well. You legit have your own strategies versus somebody else. Guns, hands, lasso. You can do whatever you want. In instance, when I was playing earlier, I play Red Dead Online on a daily basis. This is how you know how good it is. See, what I was doing regularly was that I was hard tying my brother, right? And I put him on the ground, and I put dynamite on him, right? And the train was coming by. It blew up. The train didn't happen because, you know, trains in Rockstar Games are indestructible. It legit blew up. Another instance, we were having a fist fight in the bar, right? I slammed this guy against the wall, and I do all this different stuff. See, it's really interesting what you can do with this game. It's really interesting. Well, without further ado, I'll get into my final thoughts before this video concludes. And I hope you guys enjoyed it till now. Let's begin with talking with the final thoughts. Now, the final thoughts for this video is essentially, you want, Red Dead 2 is a fun and immersive game to play, and I really wish that Rockstar would have focused more time into this online community. Red Dead 2 has a really toxic community, but it's so funny because if you get a whole bunch of players to go against each other, it would be a real fun game. If we can somehow bring everybody from GTA and every single player game from every GTA game possible and bring them onto Red Dead, just for a couple of hours, I guarantee you this game will be so much fun. You can go to Saint Denis, explore Saint Denis, and you can just get a whole bunch of people. I really wish Rockstar would focus more of their efforts onto this game. It's not too late. The game is like a year old, and it's about to cross 2. Rockstar, please focus on this game. The Red Dead community needs you. The Red Dead community wants your focus and your attention. If y'all can share this video and reach out to Red Dead, I really want this game to succeed and live for many years, because there won't be another game like Red Dead 2 and its online community. Just look, you bring everything from single player and make it to online, and you have the perfect online game. Red Dead 2 online, may I dare say, is almost perfect. It's almost perfect. It's a masterpiece, but it's almost perfection. If you bring robbing banks, robbing stores, taking people as hostages, which you can basically do that, but I mean making them freeze, freaking fighting alligators, hunting legendary bears, adding story characters into the game, you can have such a more fun and immersive experience with the game. It is so much more fun if you just take the elements from the story and put them on. What made the story fun? Put them in online. The free roll, check. The story online has a good story for not even being focused on that much. Online, Red Dead Online, in its first few days, is better than GTA 5 in 7 years. Okay, I know this video is mostly a GTA 5 rant, but it was also why you should play Red Dead Online. This community needs more people. This community needs it just needs to be revived. It's just so good, and I don't. People take this game for granted. People were so hyped for this game. People who didn't even play the original game didn't give a single crap about the original game. Played this and thought it was fun. Online, if they would have focused on online, this game would have won game of the year. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed and liked this video. My final thoughts is Red Dead Online is such a fun and immersive game. Rockstar needs to focus more time on this instead of GTA Online. GTA Online needs to have a final heist, and then we need to have more Red Dead focus. And hey, if GTA 6 gets released, it gets released. I want to know and go to bed at night consciously that they tried everything and hard and put their hard work into playing this game and making it the best online game they possibly could. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one, and keep on playing Red Dead Redemption. I'll see you guys.